Hooray, I'm back! And this is like a different camera angle than you're used to. I just wanted an excuse to show off my lava lamp. The other angle did not have a good view of the lava lamp, so I wanted an excuse to show that off. Damn, the thing... The connection is weird right now. Either way, oh damn. Okay, yeah, the Wi-Fi's down for me on my end. So, it's gonna take a minute to get music up. It's gonna take a minute to get chat up. I can't see what anyone's saying. But today, I'm back, and I'm going to be looking into a method that, like, basically a year ago I found. Oh god, that angle is... You can see too much of the tripod. Hang on, let me fix that. Is that better? Hang on. That's a little better. It's not great still, but it's a little better. Either way, okay, here, let me get music on. But my point is, today we're doing a method that I haven't done in a year, basically. I mean, I practiced it like the past 2 or 3 days on my own, but I'm gonna be showing it off here today. Let's do royalty-free post-rock. I don't know if that exists, but we'll find out. Instrumental post-rock, royalty-free rock. Okay, let's go for it. And there's an ad on the video immediately. I love that. Shut up. I don't like ads. I don't like ads. Okay. Oh my god, there's 2 ads on this video? Okay, so I'm hoping that this is in fact royalty-free. I can't tell. But the purpose of this video, finally I'm going to let you know, is we're going to be doing the triforce method. What is the triforce method, you ask? It is a method specifically for 4x4. It's not for 3x3, it's not for 5x5, it's not for 6x6, it's just for 4x4. Well, Trangium, the creator of the method, said that you can do it on 6x6, but I haven't seen anything that allows me to do it on 6x6. But either way, what the method is... Hang on. God dang it. Okay. Enable times with typing. So, what the method is, essentially, is you reduce down to this step that I have right here on screen, which is called 5e 5x. And, oh crap. Let me scoot in a little bit. And what you do in this step is you have 5 edges. Oh, hell yeah, that's my kind of music. You have 5 edges and 5 center blocks that you want to swap around. So as you can see right here, I'll just kind of demonstrate. And what you do is you kind of do a devil's algorithm type of thing. You follow a path around these edge permutation cases, and as you do that, you swap this block with this block repeatedly until the cube is solved. So to demonstrate, I'm gonna do this. I notice I have PLL parity, so I do that, and then I could continue by doing that, and then I finally swap these 2, and the cube is solved. It's a method that's really interesting. It avoids OLL parity, and it was a method. It was my main method on 4x4 a year ago, but then I just started using reduction because reduction was just the easiest method for me to use on 4x4. The thing is, I'm much faster with reduction, but I kind of want to get fast with this method again and potentially use it. Like, that would be sick if I could use it as like my main method. But I'm like a whole minute slower with this method, so it'll take a bit of practice. And if we don't get there, if this method stays slow for me, then I'll move on. I'll continue doing reduction. Why do I have 7 pings? Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so I guess let's get right into the solves. Okay, so let me pull up chat and let me pull up CS timer and we're good. Okay. So this is like a weird, like this is different from what I'm used to when I'm streaming. Like having you guys on the left and my computer on the right. Oh wait, no, that's UW. Okay. Turning the timer on. One disadvantage right off the bat is that, I mean, if I wanted to, I could be color neutral with this method and then like have any color on bottom. But it's easier to just build white or yellow on the bottom, and that's like kind of a disadvantage because I can't build any center I want first. Either way, I might actually not build the centers first here because I notice I have a block and an edge that I could use. So let's try putting those two together, and then I guess we can make the centers after that. I could explain how this method works after also, but Rowan made a very good video on that. Jeez. Okay, and then okay. And then that. Change your profile picture. I noticed that before. Well, welcome back, Sane. I'm also glad to be back. Like, I forget where I noticed it. I noticed it like when I was like looking through comments. Okay, and then okay, let's keep that edge on the bottom. And then here's where we do EOLE. Which, if you're familiar with the Matto method, then you probably heard of that step. Okay, so the other side is blue, so we want the blue-orange edge in there. I believe it's that one. And then next, I've completely forgot to do COLL there. And then 5E5X, which just looks like that was like a very easy case for 5E5X. Anyway, that is 207.99, which I mentioned this on my Julian's method video. I mentioned this when I was doing Julian's method on FTO. Is that I notice when I'm improving when I do a bad solve but get a good time. And that was a bad solve for me, but I got like a time that's above average when I'm doing this method. So yeah. These songs are intense. I think it's fine. Anyway, okay, next scramble. I don't think I really want to do an example solve. If someone comes in and asks for one, I'll do one, but I'm not going to do one unprompted. In terms of how my classes are going for college, they're going surprisingly well. Like, I'm taking this philosophy class, which quite frankly, I did not want to take. It doesn't fill out any requirements for my major or any core requirements. I just need to take it for the credit. And it turns out that it was actually a very chill class. It's not, it doesn't seem too intensive in terms of like the workload. And that's sort of what it feels like for the rest of my classes as well. I mean, I'm taking a novel writing course, which has a lot of reading and a lot of writing to do, but those are both things I enjoy and do in my free time in general, so doesn't feel like I have a lot of work. It just feels like I'm getting credit for doing what I already love doing. Also, I'm taking a poetry class, and I'm taking a linguistics class, which my linguistics classes, for me, or like at least like one of the professors I have, he doesn't really give a lot of work. He just kind of like he just gives you a lot to think about, and if you engage in the classes and like think about what you're supposed to think about, then you'll do fine. So I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like this semester is going to be pretty easy. Either way, okay, moving on to the solve, I have this yellow center I can make, and then I could use that white block after. Okay. Oh god. And then I should have looked ahead to red. Yeah, that's the thing I want to discuss later on in the video, is like my differences in how I solve each method. Oh god. I did something fancy there. That was awful. That was awful. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we need orange, blue in there. And now we need these two to swap. 204.51. Not too bad. The strange thing is, I think my average 4x4 time in general just spiked randomly. Because, like, a week before I did my competition, I was getting, like, high 1s, low 2s, like I am right now. But then, during the competition, I got two, like, 130... I got a 130 solve and a sub 130 solve. So I think I just suddenly got better at 4x4 somehow. But now I'm back to where I was before. So, like, if I can get, like, sub 130 times with the triforce method, I'm switching to it. But if I find that I'm, like, stuck, if I find that it's, like, still too hard to do, and it's not, like, it's just not going to be worth it. But it's a fun method either way. But something I noticed with it is it's much easier to look ahead with this method than it is with, it's much easier to look ahead with this method than it is with, like, other methods. It's much easier to look ahead with this method than it is with reduction, which is the method I normally use. Like at every step of reduction, I feel I'm, like, looking around the cube and looking for the piece I need. Like during edge pairing, I'm doing that, and then when I start on the 3x3 stage, I need to do that again to figure out what edges are oriented and which ones aren't. Whereas this one, I build a gigantic block on, like, the bottom left in the beginning, so, like, I don't have a lot to look at from that point onward. It's just that in this method, it's much less ergonomic. It's a lot of, like wide U moves and sometimes, like, E moves, kinda, like, or, like, the small U. And there's also some, like, meta stuff in there, which, if you don't know, that's not a good method. That was one of my biggest criticisms of it when I first began, was that it was just too similar to meta. But that's not a valid criticism. I could say, like, I mean, okay, Petrus is a good method, but I could say, like, oh, CFOP is too similar to Petrus, therefore it's a bad method. No, that's not how it works. Or it could be like, oh, Rue is too similar to Waterman, therefore it's a no. Also, isn't Waterman supposed to be, like, more efficient than Rue? Like, if you actually learn a lot of algorithms. Like, that's incredible. Rue is already very efficient. .51, I wrote that down. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down. Yes, I did. Okay. And then we use this edge. God dang it. And then I make the tiny F2L pair. Another tiny that's the wrong edge. Another tiny F2L pair. DM quads. I keep thinking of a pun about DM quads, right? I keep thinking of, like, oh, DM quads, that's what you call, like, a drum corps guy who really likes Dungeons and Dragons. Which is a terrible pun, but it's... Oh, god damn it. Okay. There we go. Anyway. Okay, this is what I was worried about. There we go. I feel like the way I'm pairing up edges is less efficient, but it just makes more sense to me. Awesome. And then you do EOLE, and this step. Last 6 wings is what it's called. I forgot what it was called for a second. And decal. Oh, that's not great. $216.42. That was actually a better solve than normal, but it was slower. But I think the reason why it was slower is because I saw I had a bad case for 5e5x, and then I wasn't used to solving. I'm still not used to solving 5e5x very fast. Because I need to pay attention to what my AUF is, and I need to pay attention to what center I swap in next. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. I think the reason why the method is called the triforce method is because, like I mentioned that you have a little devil's algorithm type of thing where you go from case to case in order to solve it, as opposed to just doing one algorithm. And when you graph out that devil's algorithm, when you graph out how each case connects to each other, it makes a triangle within a triangle. So I think that's why it's called triforce. I could be wrong though. Maybe there's a different reason it's called triforce, but I'm pretty sure that's why. No, it's R prime. Okay. And then that. Oh God. And then next we need... Oh dear. Where's that stupid wing? It was right there. Always the last place you look. Hell yeah. Awesome. And then green. Okay. I forget how to do this. Is it like... No. God damn it. Okay, we have parity, fixed parity, okay. I think we need to do that now. Yep. And then that, and then that. 216.96. There were a few hiccups in that solve. I don't feel that bad. I had a wing that I couldn't look for, like I couldn't find, that took out a few seconds. I did the right COLL but from the wrong angle, and that messed me up. And then I messed up the next COLL, like I had a lockup. So that was a good solve, it was just a bad solve. Man, how do I do that COLL? It's like that, right? By the way, for these COLLs or ZBLLs, I used to do like wide RF like for them, but I don't know why recently just doing L moves feels more natural, which isn't necessarily the right way to do it. Especially because there's like so many regrips. Either way, I now know that you do it from headlights facing right. Let me drink some water. Okay, let's continue now. What the frick? Oh, I just remembered something I want to talk about. But I'm not sure, like, no one's really here right now, so I'm not sure if I should talk about it yet. hello! Hello, GPL. Glad to have you here. I'm glad to be back as well. Oh god. There we go, that's solved now. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. $206.90. Yeah, new setup here. The setup was originally just gonna be like from the same angle. It was gonna be on my right hand side, just because that's what I'm used to. But I found that when I did it from the right side, you couldn't see the lava lamp, so it was kind of ugly. 206.90. Okay, but now that GPL is here, I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about what I was gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about Scube, and also the other events I said would be my main event. So I was practicing Scube like a week or two ago. No, it was last week. It was last week. I had like a long bus ride, so I was just kind of drilling algorithms on the bus, and I practiced it probably, aside from being on the bus, I practiced it for hours, and I just made sure I knew all of my algorithms. The next day I woke up with terrible wrist pains, and those lasted for days. And I knew that Scube can hurt my wrist. I've mentioned that before. And every time it does, I take a break from it. But I'm kind of concerned, if that keeps happening, will I be able to continue Scube? I mentioned it on the Scube server, and people recommended oh, you should get anti-inflammatories, you should get them prescribed by a doctor. But it's not that simple. I can't just walk up to a doctor and then ask them for them. They need a better reason for me to get them, you know? And it's I don't necessarily, I'm kind of torn, because I don't necessarily want to stop Scube, but I feel stopping practice with Scube gives me the opportunity to practice other things, where it makes me feel less pressured to practice it. And that sort of got me thinking, although I wanted Pyraminx and Scube to be my main events, quote unquote, it kind of once again distracted me from the fun part of cubing, which is just, solving the puzzle, not trying to get super duper fast with it. Where's that wing? So that's not the right one. There it is. Okay. And, hang on. I don't know what my main event would be. I love Pyraminx and Scube, but I never really had much of an interest in them, to be able to one look and, solve them as fast as other people do. I feel it's a lot more impressive and a lot more rewarding to solve bigger puzzles fast than it is to solve smaller puzzles fast. Hang on. Oh, dude, that music. Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh god, this is going to be a slower solve. What event are you interested in getting to be fast? I'm not sure yet. To be honest, the event that I'm most interested in is FTO. This is not... This is not a good solve at all. Wait, no. 237. 237.14. What about WCA events? Like, that's what I'm sort of thinking about, right? First and foremost, probably 3x3, just because, like, I really want to get fast with ZZ. Like, it's not that, like, I mean, maybe I'm trying to prove a point a little bit, but, like, it's mostly just because I think we haven't really seen, like, I mean, we don't see much fast EO line solving. And at that, we never really see, like, fast optimized EO line solving. And what I mean by that is, like, by using, like, Lexis, like, and maybe TDR, and, like, algorithms for building blocks, and algorithms for multi-slotting, and, like, pseudo-slotting techniques and stuff like that. We haven't seen that much for EO line and ZZ. So I just want to be able to get faster at ZZ just so I could show that off, and that just so, like, people know what fast ZZ solving looks like, you know? But other than that, what events am I interested in? I kind of want to get faster at square one just to, like, not to prove a point, but I think it's possible with TDR and Lexis option select. Yeah. No, but it's not just TDR and Lexis option select. There's always, like, the regular default block building thing, right? Like, sometimes, not here, but sometimes, like, building a square and then a pair is also good. But other times, Lexis is good and TDR is good. But anyway, I'm just kind of going through the I'm going through the events in my head right now. Like, okay, I just had an epiphany about myself. I think, wait, what if you got a back pair that is, hang on. You got a back pair that is easier to, yeah, exactly. That's true. But, okay, I kind of had an epiphany about myself, which is, I feel like when I have something new to bring to the table, then I enjoy the event more. Which isn't really, like, I don't want to necessarily say, like, I like going against the grain and learning, like, an obscure method just to be quirky. It's just more, I mean, to put it simply, that's what it is. But, like, but I learn methods because I think they're fun. I don't learn methods just because they're quirky. If I learned methods because they were quirky, I would use, like, Waterman, or, like, I'd use a very obscure variant of Rue, or I'd use LMCF, you know? Like, if I had fun using methods that were quirky, I'd just use the quirkiest possible method. What I mean when I say this is, I think you'd have Portico, yeah. Yeah, so, I think when I learn, like, a weird method, and I want to use it, is because I see, like, potential in it, and and like I want to see how far I can take it. That's what I'm doing right now with Triforce. And what's it called? And like basically what I'm saying, what I'm getting at here is Megaminx I don't find as interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm using ZZ Spike, which is a quirky method that not many people use. But if I'm being honest, there aren't many creative, quirky things you could do on Megaminx. It's always F2L, S2L, last layer. It's never like any kind of corners first weird shenanigans, because like you can't do corners first on a Megaminx because you can't do slice moves. But like, does Triforce feel like a longer version of Meta? Yeah, I mean that's what I said. That's what I was saying before. That's like my biggest criticism, or that was my biggest criticism, is that it feels a bit too much like Meta. But I feel like the ending is interesting to me. As well as just like, I don't know, the concept of a method that is completely unique to 4x4 is really cool. And it's not really like Meta. It's not like, you don't like build a belt. Like, you do like block building in the beginning. It's, and like like EOLE and like decal C, DRLL, like all of those are in Meta, but I feel like there's more to that method, there's more to Meta than that. Like, where was I in the scramble? I think I was right here. Maybe I was there? Yeah, no, I was right there. No, it's fine, it's fine. I feel like it was also partially me. Okay, but I pulled through. I found where I was in the scramble. But anyway, I think Megaminx is cool. It's just that it never like gave me the same satisfaction as like solving a Scoob or solving a Pyraminx or solving a 7x7. Like 7x7 is super satisfying to solve because of like how much effort it takes and just like how everything comes together at the end. Oh dude, that song is intense. So yeah, I'm not sure what my main method would be aside from 3x3. Because 3x3 I have something new to bring to the table, so I want to practice it a lot. And square 1 I also have something new to bring to the table, but I feel like I'm way far off. I feel like it's going to take me a very long time to get fast with square 1. So it's just, square 1 is too daunting for me right now. That's a bad habit with big cubes. I always rotate too much. But yeah, TLDR, Scoob is hurting my wrist and I'm looking to see what I want to do about it. Cause like I never really, when I learned Scoob, when I started learning, what was it, NS, I never learned it to get faster. I learned it just because I thought Sledge was kind of stupid. I'm just gonna DNF this solve real quick. I'm gonna DNF this solve just because I got distracted and I forgot what I was doing.
I'm sorry, that was a DNF.
Yeah, anyway. I like in my head I just skipped the DM quads step. So that kind of... Okay, something that, I mean, I wanted to main 3-blind as an event for a while, but am I, like, good enough to do that yet? God. There we go. I'm forgetting how to solve this puzzle. Okay. There we go. And 5e, 5x. Okay, I should do the wide AUF first and then do. So like that. And then next I do that. Okay. So let's try that again. So Pyraminx is fun. Square One is fun, but it's scary. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just practice 3-blind more for now and say that that's my main event. Like, I wanted to do it as a main event for a long, long time now, but I just never was able to until I started streaming. Awesome. Wait, what? Oh. There we go, okay. 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 Awesome, now edge pairing. Okay. Holy crap, okay. That is weird. What do I do? I kind of want to try and preserve that. Okay. Oh no. I don't think I was able to preserve it, nope. Okay, COLL, which is that case. I do a wide D to fin, and no, that was not the right case. Okay, there we go. And then 224.88. The reason why I need to do COLL is because it's like required for this method, basically. I could also, if you want, I could also do 6 CO and 6 CP. Like, that's another option. But I don't think I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, COLL it is. I think after this song I'm going to switch the music. Let me see. Yeah, the playlist is almost over and I think we should play a different one. Let's go to this 1 hour of ambient fantasy music thing. I like that one. Okay, the song's over enough. I just kind of wanted a change of vibes. I feel like I love post-rock music, but I feel like it was a bit too intense for the stream. Anyway, I mean, this music's also pretty intense, but it's intense in a different way. Okay. No, I should realize by now that's not a case that I'm looking for. Okay. And then I had no idea that was gonna work. Okay, so blue is on this side. I can do that. No. I'm sorry. Like that. Yeah, okay. COLL. No. Now we do COLL. And then 5E, 5X. Two 14:31. Okay, this isn't. My times got worse since I started streaming. Oh wow, that's an especially long scramble. Wow. Okay. I just saw the next scramble. It's pretty long. Like I want to give this method some time. If I can't get faster with it, it's not really worth it. But I had some like sub 2 times before, so I feel like it can be decent at least. Okay. We could use that green. Let's use the green and then create the white center. And then yellow. I'll read that after the solve. I don't want to break focus right now. Wait, what am I doing? Bro, that's not how you do this method. You're supposed to build these first, and then you do the DM quads. Like that, okay. Now you build the centers. Center block thingies. Okay. Yikes. What? Wait. Oh. Insert. Okay. Come on, where did all the good times go? $229.41. Okay, now I could read the comments. Okay. I want to be able to beat a Mintai from that 20-second world record in the 80s, but non-corners first method is allowed. My best single with corners first was 40. I don't know how he got that with a Rubik's brand. Yeah, it's crazy how fast that time was with such bad hardware. Like, personally, only corners first methods. No, but like, it's amazing how he got that good of a time with bad hardware. And like, I mean, corners first is, what's it called? I mean, it's not a great method, but I feel like you have to be very efficient to get a good time with that method. Oh, sorry, to get a good time with that cube. Because like, I feel like you could only do like 1 turn per second on that cube. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but still. Like, wow. Anyway, so that was not a good solve just now, for me. Bit loud. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Nope, not that. That. Okay, now... Yeesh. There we go. And then you need to insert that. I feel like a lot of my time loss is on this edge pairing section just because it's like, it feels weird. It doesn't feel like normal 4x4 edge pairing. And then there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get a slow time again. I just looked down at the timer. Okay. Now we do frick. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing, okay. Okay. Excuse me. Wait, did I write down the time? I keep forgetting. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, now we do that. And then that. I have to like remember like old techniques from Brew because like I'm tempted to do everything in like an F2L like ZZ type of way or like a Petrus type of way, but it's, I mean, I guess it is a bit more similar to Petrus, but you know what I mean. Oh god. Okay, now we do orange. Yikes. I knew an algorithm for this diagonal swap case, but I don't remember it. I know. How do you... Let's just do that, and then... that, and then... next... 2:11:37. Okay, still not a good time, but it's better than we've been getting. It's getting better now. Okay. I'm like really excited to write more of my story, especially because now it's a part of my class. Like I don't have to feel like I'm slacking off or that I'm doing something that isn't like, I mean, of course what I was doing was enriching, but I don't need to feel like it's something that's not, like, I don't need to feel like it's something that's like not productive to what I need to be doing, because it's something that I'm getting like college credit for now. Okay, so we'll just make the green bar and then the yellow center. Awesome. My arms are like itching. Okay. Now what? Awesome. We need this edge in. Like that, okay. Wait, hold up. I always forget that COLL starts with a slice move, because the CMLL version of it does not. Okay. Okay, and how do we do? I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why, but that was very hard for me to look at. Like, I forgot what I was doing. I'm kind of spacing out now, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Wow, the lava lamp looks really cool on camera. I guess it's a bit darker from, like, my perspective. But, like, it just looks like the placement of it, it looks very cool is what I'm saying. Okay, there, okay. I think part of this has to do with just my brain being a bit fried. Like, I swear, guys, I did get better times. But how does stuff work in college? Like, do teachers actually don't care if you didn't understand the subject? It's not that teachers don't care if you didn't understand the subject. Here, let me just solve the 3x3 phase. No, that's my fault. It's not that teachers don't care if you don't understand the subject. It's that teachers don't care if you don't do the work. They're like, because, I don't know, I guess in high school or middle school, it's like their job to make sure that you're paying attention. But like professors in college are like, okay, you didn't do the work, you're just hurting yourself. I don't really care. But like, at least in my college, like if you come up to them after class and you're like, hey, I didn't understand this, could you like help me with it? Like, they're gonna be willing to help you, and like they're gonna take time out of their day like to like talk to you about the subject. Like they're really encouraging and stuff like that, but like if you're not doing great, then they don't really like shame you for it. They're just like, all right, like if that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna do. Here we go. Awesome. Oh dear. Okay. Now please, where is that wing? Here's the first one. And the second one is right here. And that's the wrong color. Okay. This is the right color. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Awesome. Wait, what am I doing here? That's what I'm doing, okay. Oh wait, oh crap. I forgot about this. Okay, fixed it. 208.24. Okay, a lot better. 208.24. Okay, Tingman just said that we got a PB average, which is kind of embarrassing. Okay, I guess I just get stereotypes to be factual in my head for some reason. I've never heard of like college professor stereotypes being that they don't care about you. I think that's just like general teacher stereotypes, at least from what I've observed. I could be wrong though. Okay, I'm gonna close out, I don't even know why I had Discord open on my computer, but I'm gonna close it because my battery is draining fast. So, I'm gonna, yeah. Anyway, that was a pretty good solve. Let's hope the next one is also pretty good. Now what? Awesome. Oh wait, no, that edge doesn't matter. What the frick? I looking at? Okay, well, that center shenanigans should be easier, but it's a lot harder for me. What the? Okay, there we go. No, what? Frick. What is happening? Okay, well, this isn't good. This solve's dead. I did the wrong COLL again. Fuck. I don't know why I picked this up just now. Someday I will solve this thing. Someday I will solve the puppet cube. I mean, technically speaking, I have solved it before. Like I've scrambled it up so that way the edges are only scrambled, and then I found algorithms to solve the edges. But then when I scrambled it up fully, I did solve cube shape at various points, but then I never actually, did you forget how to recognize it, or did you just don't have full CMLO when you're using brew? No, I know how to recognize it. I think I just confused the cases in my head for COLL. But, back to this. I solved cube shape, but then I only solved it by doing random turns, so I feel like it's kind of cheap, and I want to have like an actual method of solving cube shape. I don't want to do random turns and solve it. Like that feels like cheating to me. So anyway, yeah. JPerm did it? Yeah, but like JPerm did random turns to solve, I mean not exactly random turns, but like to solve certain like cube shapes. Like he just did random turns, and then eventually he got lucky with 2x2 stuff. But I want like an actual method. Oh my god, 2-looking the puppet cube, that's not... No, dude, to 2-look the puppet cube, you'd need like... Okay, for however many edge cases there are on a 3x3, that's how many cases you'd need. Like, for however many edge permutations are possible, so probably thousands and thousands of algorithms. Either way, let's get back to the solving. It's not looking great today, but like I had bad days before. Yeah, too bad we can't, well, 2-look the puppet cube. Oh well. But yeah, I've had bad days before. I forget what event it was, but I remember getting like many bad times in a row, and I was just like, oh god, I'm getting so many bad times. Why am I getting so many bad times? And then afterward, after the stream was done, I did like a session for 3x3, and I kept getting 30-second solves. So I was like, okay, it's not that I'm bad at this event, it's that my brain is broken and is solving worse than normal in general. Hang on, let me find exactly where we were in the scramble. I lost it again because I'm just that great. I think it was like this. This looks almost right. Right here. That's okay. This is where we are in the scramble. Maybe try resetting. I don't know. I found it. Awesome. Okay. Now what? And then that. Okay, I took like a different approach to the edge step this time and it was a lot faster. I'll have to remember how I did that, which I don't think I will. Oh wait, well, I skipped the last 6 wings. That's how silly of me. There we go. Okay, anyway. I don't know how to do like an O-perm like this. God damn it. $224.83. Excuse me. Let me take like a little mental breather. My brain's getting a little bit fried. I still have to say the triforce method is very fun. I think tomorrow, I mean, we're not ending yet, but I'm just saying tomorrow we might continue with the triforce method, or I might do something different. What would I do if I don't know, maybe I'd be in the mood for pyraminx. I've been solving a lot of pyraminx recently. Also, I mentioned before, I really like the Diansheng Solar with me, or the Diansheng Solar V2. It's a very strange cube because some things about it are unsatisfying and some things about it are very satisfying. It's a very crunchy cube. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. Okay. Anyway. Let's do a few more solves. Back. But what the heck happened to the yellow edge, the yellow center there? Okay. Maybe I just didn't finish it and I didn't notice. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. That was not what I wanted to do. And how did I end up with parity? I must have did EOLE wrong. Okay, I saved it. It was a decent solve for right now. kind of want to. Okay, I kind of want to say, like, so I was thinking about like ending early just because my brain is fried. But I also thought it would be funny to say like, okay, if I get a sub 2 solve, I'm ending stream. Which, who knows? Maybe my brain will actually decide to work. I don't know. It's sort of like telling a child, like, oh, if you come, like, if you go to the doctor, I'll give you a chocolate. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. The frick? What the hell is that? There we go. Okay, red, blue. And then we have the diagonal case, which once again I forget what the alg for that case is. I learned one like back when I did this method, but I don't remember it at all. Wow, I completely skipped 5e5x. I just ended up with the like ZZ last layer. I didn't notice it until I was doing COLL. I was like, something looks weird here. 21038. Oh. Okay, now what? Oh dear, okay. What the hell? What the? $205.38. That was oddly close to being that was oddly close to being a what's it called? A sub 2. I feel like if I didn't fumble there at the end, I would have gotten one. Yeah, almost, almost. I know that's just a regular U2. Wait, that's not the right center. What was I thinking? And that's not... That center isn't even complete. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. No. Here we go. What the? There we go. Okay, not... the... Okay, not quite. Not quite a sub 2. Not even close, actually. No! I thought it was pretty close. I think I also just need to get faster at the last step. I'm not used to doing that weird, like, devil's algorithm type of thing. Hang on, let me adjust my, like, cushion on my chair. Oh my god, I almost fell forward. Okay. Awesome. Not too shabby. Gross. Gross. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, we lost a lot of time there. Okay. Okay, now what? Wait, what the? No! I forgot to do that. There we go. $217.66. That, okay, I didn't want to jinx it. I mean, I ended up jinxing it in my head, I guess. But that beginning was phenomenal. Like that like block felt really, really good. And then the edge pairing ruined the solve. Like that's the thing about edge pairing with this, or I just really like 3-2-3 edge pairing, which I mean I guess is why I do reduction. But with this it's like it's kind of like a weird version of like free slice. Maybe I could just, I mean, okay, theoretically I could like rotate, do free slice edge pairing and then rotate back. But that would be very weird and slow and bad. But okay, I know that we have like 10 minutes left, but I think I might end it here just because I've been getting tired for like the past, I don't know how long. So I think I should just give myself time to rest. It's just like, you know, it's the first stream in a bit, so I think it's natural that I'd be a bit tired. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. It's a mystery. You'll find out what it is. I don't know what it is either. But yeah, I'll see you then. I finally have time to stream again, and I'm enjoying it. Take care.